Hello everybody, this is Sam and we are doing the unboxing of the Samsung Q2U. More details will be in the notes below. Now let's just go ahead and do some unboxing, and let's use the, here we go, something I just learned, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna cut through this thing. Of course, this is Amazon, and of course every time I order something, there is always something in the bin that we get for the lady. Now, what we have here is, what is this? Let's just, I love it too. I love to get something. Okay. These are my MPOW headsets. Okay, I go through these like candy. Here I have like a bunch of them. Cheap, of course. These are like around $30-40. And of course, the good news is I destroy them a lot. So I better buy something like this, $30-40, and then use it for 5-6 months, and then buy a new one, or end up buying something for $200 or $300, and guess what? You will break them in the same exact amount of time, because I have kids and I move a lot. I sit on them, I forget them in my clothes, and I wash them. So there is a lot of craziness that happened. So I do know that just spending $30 or $40 on headsets like these is exactly how much you need to spend on them. Unless if you are extremely rich, then go ahead for the 300 and just break them as much and as many times as you want. Now, the review we're doing today is actually about this guy right here. This is the SAMSON Q2U. I do have an experience with Samsung because I have another brother of his right here. I use it for my podcast and also for my meetings and stuff. This is a Samsung, if you see it, R31S, brand new, still functional. It's awesome. And I had to buy this RCR, this cable basically. This is a USB cable. It connects like this. On the other side is USB. It's almost like $20-something. So the cable is not cheap, but combined this cable with this, it makes sense. So I did spend some money to get this headset to where it is now. Of course, you see also that it has a boom, and I'm going to talk about the boom right now, but we're going to talk about this guy right here. For now, I'll tell you why I actually got it. You can ask, okay, why you have the other one? Why did you get the other one too? So simple, very, very simple. This guy has the USB included because on this one here, and this guy right here, we had to buy the cable. It is a USB. It's this guy right here. So it's a USB and it connects directly to this, and it costs some money, and which makes it around I don't know, maybe $50-60. This is right here is a $69, and some sellers even sell it for $180. So it's an Amazon fulfillment, so they have it for 69 something, so around $70 is the best price for something like this. We're gonna go ahead and unbox it and see it and discover it together as the first time, and I like to do this because it gives you the impression that you just bought it yourself, and if I have any unexpected experiences or bad experiences, I'm going to share them with you. This way you know exactly what you're about to experience. So that's the key here, and why I'm unboxing this baby. And I'm very excited about it because I've been trying to find the best option for some time now. And the reason why I went with this, did look into a lot of reviews, I'm going to read a little bit of the specs for you in a minute from the box, but for now, let's just look at the device itself and see how it looks like. Now, as I said, looked into a lot of reviews, and they all talk about this guy as being one of the best. So Buzzsprout, some people even about Anchor, they say they use it, but of course you'll have to connect it with your phone, and that's more stuff. Now, it is heavier than the one I have here on the R31S, I think that's what it is. The button is nothing like the one I have in the other one. If you see, this one is different. It's a lot flatter, and it's better. This one will probably break a lot faster because it's sticking out, you know. So as we know, if something is sticking out, it will break faster. This one is smarter the way it's done, you know. It's flat, and you can go over it, nothing. This one will break faster. Now let's go for the headset input, and you see how you have the USB port. Now these will allow us to connect to the laptop, and we may even be able to connect to the cell phone if we want to record on the cell phone. The other good thing is we have an indicator here for the light. So it seems like it's not charged. Oh, and there's some more buttons here. So that's for the headset, that's for the USB, and headset, USB. These two buttons, we'll have to find out exactly what they are for. But this looks like up and down, but maybe it's the volume. Anyway, so it looks like it is very sturdy. It does have a filter inside. See, inside it does have also a filter, and it's protecting it, I guess, and it helps from those preventing those pops and the P's, and so you don't want to have to edit too much. This guy will help you. Now let's see what else is in the box. Okay, that's another plus. So it does come with its own filter, and some more of the documentation. There's one cable. This is the legs for the tripod, and here is CR. So if we are to use this with a proper audio equipment, so we'll use this. These cables are not cheap, by the way, you know. We're not going to use it because this is like the 4th or 5th cable I have laying around from just the last few weeks that I've been playing with these mics. Now let's go to this thing. I will, along with this video, I will later on make some recording with the SAMSON Q2U, and then so you can see the difference in the sound. Right now the sound is actually recording on my phone. We are at 9 minutes right now on my phone, but you will see, I will put a pause, and I will indicate exactly what time I'm using the Q2U, so you can see the difference in the sound. Just remember that. Now let's put these things together and see how they're gonna look like. So for the tripod, it's not that big, it's not gigantic, it's basically made so you can just put it on a table like this, you know. And of course I'm gonna put it, this thing is either way. Okay, it does connect, see, either way. Gonna plug in the USB port, and you're gonna plug in the USB port to the computer. So the way it looks, it's very sturdy, so you know that it's going to protect from a lot of vibrations. And we plug this to the computer and then record as you see fit. Now, the next will be the sound, so that's the most important. So in the sound, I'm going to record something with the R31S, this guy right here, and then I'm going to record with the new Q2U, and we're going to see the difference. The R31S is also recording via a USB port connected to the CLR and then connected to the computer. We're going to record on Audacity like everybody does anyway. So expect I'm going to have some other introduction to show exactly where the sound starts for the other one. So stay tuned, and we'll be back in 1 second. Hello everybody, so thank you for staying with us. Now we're going to do some demo to test the audio on the Samsung R31S. I mean SAMSON, Samsung, not Samsung with a G at the end. Okay, this is Samsung R31S. If you can find it, it's around between $20 and $30 if you can find it, because it's kind of rare and it's an old version of the mic we're doing a comparison with today. Today we're looking into the SAMSON Q2U, which is basically one of the best reviewed microphone out there. Mainly because it's a dynamic stereo phone that has the capability of capturing audio, and you may plug in a headset directly to it, and it has the capability of plugging directly to a laptop through a USB port that comes straight with the device. So that's one of the best things about the Q2U. For the moment, let's test the Samsung R31S. We're going to start recording. We're using here the Audacity, of course, and here you go. So today we are testing the Samsung R31S. The entire sound that you saw the moment you saw the Audacity sorry, the moment you saw Audacity, or the sounds that I was recording, was actually on the Samsung R31S. When I switched to the Samsung Q2U, I will cue in the video and I will let you know for sure. Now just notice how the dynamic audio is performing. You can see that it's protected, protecting from the pops and all those sounds, mainly because the filter that the microphone has. The R31S has a filter inside, and I have also a boom, I mean not a boom but a filter outside. Now we're gonna stop right here, and we're gonna plug in the Samsung Q2U, and we'll test exactly the sound. Now stop the recording, but I am gonna unplug right now the Samsung R31S and plug in the Q2U. Okay. Talk to you in a second. Just stay with me, okay? Okay. Now, as you may see, I did not stop the recording, and this device that is capturing right now is the Samsung Q2U. My voice is I'm not too far from the mic. I try to stay as far as possible, because I do see in the detection in the screen the levels are really too high. It seems like it's capturing too much voice, if you want to see what I'm looking at, is this. So this is basically the software I'm using to record this video. You can see how it goes all the way, almost all the way to the yellow, and it may even go to the red. That tells you it's actually recording at high levels. If I put the filter, we're probably gonna have a better sound. Let's do that. Okay, I put on the filter, but I can actually damage the filter a little bit. So anyway, so we're gonna record some audio so we can test it. Now we're gonna start from here and let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the SAMSON Q2U. I can definitely say right from the beginning that the sounds on the SAMSON Q2U are louder. They are more accentuated, and I'm pretty sure this is why everybody's giving it greater reviews, mainly because the sound is clearer, probably. And I am not actually as close to the mic as you may think, because I am a lot further from how I was with the R31S, probably real 5 inches or 10 inches away now. Okay, so now you have an idea. Save it, and then we'll talk some more on the back end. Okay, before I let you go, let me just give you some pointers. As you see in the screen, this is basically the OpenShot website that I use. Not website, sorry. I mean the OpenShot program for video editing. Not sophisticated at all. It basically just creates a project, and you can see you can drop all your files, even if you drop your audio files here, and you can edit them. And so the video that you're watching here was edited just like this. And as you can see, I did make several mistakes, and you're probably even going to hear some more. And of course, I had to split and remove and clip some areas of the videos that I created. So these were 2 videos. The first one here was done over my phone, and this one was done on my computer and recorded by the the OBS software. OBS is basically screen capture that captures what I have in my screen. This is actually a second screen, and I have the first screen here, and sometimes I use more than just 2 screens. Sometimes I use 3-4 screens, depending if I needed to use the big screen, the 64 inches or not. I mean 65. But for the moment, I'm just using 2 on my desk, and I'm not touching the big one on the wall. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is just to give you some pointers. Now that you actually watched my video, why not? I'll just show you exactly how I made the video, because I keep going online trying to find things, and it seems like everybody's trying to give you just enough. Why not I give you the whole thing right here, right now? Anyway, so as you see, I dropped some audios here. This is audio right here, and this is another audio. This is an intro for the audio. This is the outro. Now, how did I create these intros and outros? Very simple. You can just go and find free licensed music, and then this is what you're gonna hear in my video at the very beginning and also at the very end. It's a free license video. Use that, and then use Audacity just like this. I cut it in pieces, and then I use the first half right here. I faded it in. You go to Effect, and then I think fade out, and then you select the second end, and you select Effect, and you do fade in. So that's why it creates this shape right here
This means that the sound starts very uh, non-existent all the way to the main sound of the audio, and same thing at the end. So this will be the intro and this will be the outro. Separated them like this so I can see it when I put it in open shot. I can actually see the time, so I can, all I need is play it, and then I will detect where the silence is, and then I will use this baby right here and clip it. And once I clip it, I can just move them. Move this one all the way to snap it to the end, and move the other one for the intro to snap it to the beginning. And that's about it. And this video that you see here, I'm actually going to add it right here at the top, and then move this music to snap at the end of the video that I'm recording that has this screen in it. You'll understand when you probably already see the video, because right now whatever you see before this screen right here was done, and then I added the current video that you are listening to right now, and then snap the music to the end of it. Now, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your patience and then listening to my voice. And I know it's not sometimes it's not clear and it has an accent, so just bear with me. Just to give you a little bit of an info about me, I'm Dr. Elkbouri Abdel-Samad, and I teach computer science and cybersecurity, and I like to do these kind of things. I'm also a published author, so I just want to give you a small idea. And who am I? Who I am. This is my website. Here's samborgi.com, and you can see my books. This is my very last series, The Citizen Servant, The Guardians. You can go and click on it and it'll take you to Amazon. You can get it. You can view a few things here. I advise you, if you got all the way here, just go to downloads and download some free stuff I have there. Now, thank you so much. Appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.